I was talking to my daughter the other day, and the topic of patience came up. So for context, my daughter started training jiu-jitsu earlier this year, and they had a promotion. Certain kids got stripes on their belt. She didn't. So she asked me, "Daddy, how long did it take you to get your black belt? And how long did it take you to get your stripes?" And I told her, well, it took Daddy over 10 years to get his black belt. She freaked out because 10 years to her probably sounds like 50 years. And I said to her, look, jiu-jitsu is not about belts, which is probably not the answer that she wanted to hear. I said, you just have to have patience. And I said, and here's how you develop patience. To become a more patient person, you have to do things which require patience. And I told her, mi amor, you're in the perfect sport / martial arts / whatever you want to categorize it as. You're doing the perfect thing because it's jiu-jitsu. Getting good at jiu-jitsu requires patience. Learning how to play an instrument requires patience. Learning how to draw, learning a new language, these require patience. So you're on the right track. I said, if you stay consistent, going to jiu-jitsu 2 days per week, between now and the time that you're 19 or 20 years old, you will be a black belt. So friend, if you're struggling with patience, here's what I recommend you do if you're not doing it already. Number one, start strength training. So if you're trying to get in shape, maybe you're trying to lose some weight, whatever that is, I don't recommend starting with like a diet right away. Because a lot of people get frustrated with diets or, making better food choices because they're impatient and they want to see results right away. I don't recommend taking that route. I recommend developing your patience. And here's how you do that. Start with strength training because you can see quicker results with strength training. You'll notice that you're getting stronger. You'll notice that you're even losing a little bit of weight because the more body fat you have, the faster that you'll see some initial weight loss. And that can be triggered by increasing your activity with things like strength training with kettlebells or starting jiu-jitsu. You can see some immediate return with jiu-jitsu. And what makes strength training so special is it contains, or at least I recommend people start with understanding the concepts of strength training. This is one of our upstream strength strategies, which is essentially one of our steps to improving performance before the strength training even happens. And that's understanding the concepts of strength training. Because once you understand the concepts, the what and the why, the why behind the how, you can practice those things. And the more that you practice, the better that you get. The more enjoyable the strength training becomes, which means you're going to be more consistent. And consistency is the mother of success. So once you develop that patience to learn how to get stronger, you can take that patience and leverage it to then start dialing your eating habits, because eventually you'll plateau. You won't see the weight loss and fat loss anymore. So that's when you have to start dialing in your eating. But before you dial in your eating, you've got to develop your patience. And in my opinion, I think the fastest way to develop your patience is to do things that require patience, which would include practicing and learning how to strength train with a kettlebell, and maybe even starting jiu-jitsu. So if you're trying to get in better shape, if you know you need to lose weight, step one is developing your patience by doing things that require patience. If this video helped you out, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for more Busy Dad strength training tips. And if you need help on how to develop patience and you're looking for a quick program that you can follow, click the link in my bio and download your free 4-week strength program.